Hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Oh, it is Sunday for sure. Let me tell you. Yes, it is. Oh, it's been a day and a half already, and I cannot wait to go to sleep. That's horrible for me saying that, but I need to start today over again. It started off a little rough, but that's okay. So let me go ahead and dive into the chat and see who's here. So we have Katie from Greenland Quilter. Hello, hello. Hi, Tammy from the Siberian Wind. Hi, Rita. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming on. Hi, Judy. Yes, amazing. Look at all of this crowd. I am loving it. Hi, Melanie. How are you? Welcome, welcome. It's going to be a great night. Absolutely, it is. Yes. And I feel so tired. I am having Sunday blues all over, and it is okay. Hi, William. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Janine. Hi, Terry. How are you doing? Oh, look at all of these fabulous people walking in. I love it. My door is wide open, and I am ready to hang out with you. What we're going to hang out and do? It's okay. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go for it. We are going to go for it. I know it's against the rules to name, but I didn't name the machine, but I named my camera. If you guys can see, it says Lucy May, because deep down inside, she's going to be with me eventually someday. Hi, Pam. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, are you guys okay? Here it is. Are we all anti-football tonight? Like, that's the question of the day. I am secretly going for the Eagles. I am wearing Eagle colors. It's the only green shirt that I had, but I had to go for the underdogs. I am one of those people that if I have to pick between two people, the underdogs it is. The underdogs it is. All right, let's see what's going on. You guys are all saying hi to each other. But oh, yes, thank you for being here for me, William. I appreciate it. I know, it's just tiring. I just feel exhausted today. Like I almost got ran over by a Mack truck or something. I don't know. Oh, Rita, the Sandman's visiting you already. It's time to go night-night. All right. Well, you have a great night if you go ahead and slip off into Never Never Land. All right. So you can be like Peter Pan and the Lost Boys and go off with that. But let's see. Careful. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Joyce. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Wow. Amazing. Amazing. You guys are just you're filling my heart with joy. I needed this. I really did. I see Katie says Katie says she can't watch the Super Bowl over there. Interesting. Oh, I don't know what I just did. I just clicked on something. All right, go back. That won't let me off. Click, unclick, click. I don't know. You could if you would watch the Super Bowl, okay? All right, Janine's watching the news on TV and me on the phone. Hey, do I look good? Yeah. Oh. You're watching the Super Bowl for the horse commercials. Do they still have the horse commercials on the Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't know those Clydesdales. I don't know if they're on there anymore. I didn't see any. I saw the pickleball commercial in between cooking. So, and I usually just watch for the commercials. I do. But let's see. Rita says, no, not anti-football, just hard to watch on TV. After a live Super Bowl. Absolutely. Yes. Why do they call it Mr. Sandman in relation to going to bed? Well, what my dad would tell me is that the Sandman visits you in your dreams and either gives you really good dreams or bad dreams. It all depends. But every time I think of Sandman, I think of the Metallica song, and it goes in my head forever, but I'm not going to sing that. And we all know there's 2 versions of it, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate from this, but I prefer the Metallica version of it. Yes. Yes. Husband disagrees 110% with me, but it's okay. But yes, it just goes you into a deep sleep and helps you sleep. You ever fall asleep on the beach, Katie? It's a lot of fun. Just, yeah. Anywho, I'm going down rants now, but oh, you guys are just talking about it. All right. You watched the Puppy Bowl, Terry? Oh, the Puppy Bowl. Oh, I have to remember that the Puppy Bowl is there. Yes. Hi, Ollie. How are you? Oh, thank you for coming in. Yes. It's like I'm seeing it on this side and this side. It's great. I should probably just do one chat at a time, but it's okay. Hi, Judy. How are you? Oh, again, I'm tired. You guys are going to have to keep me energized. If you were on Williams Live last night, you can see that I had a lot of energy. I had lots of sugar, and I never normally don't eat sugar. So I think that I'm coming down off that high today. And yeah, it's just tiring, but it's a great day. It is. So Katie, Katie and I are doing a live, and we're doing a collaboration. And every second Saturday of the month, we get together. We hung out on her channel last time, so I think we're hanging out on my channel this next time around. And we're putting together a quilt called the Magnolia. And so I have 2 versions going on. I have my version that I'm using with her, which is a navy and like a Columbia blue. That's going to be my modern colors. And then, oh, I got to get this off my foot. I'm doing a Corey Yoder version with her new calico fabric, Cali & Co. And it is absolutely beautiful. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. I was going to work on making hair ties for the softball team, but then I'd have to go underneath the long arm, dig into a box, and then remember exactly how to make them, which shouldn't be that hard because I have all the instructions written down right with my softball fabric. But I'm not feeling it today. Yeah. So it all works out. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Let's see. Yes, Katie would like to. So, Ollie, let's see. Sunburn at the bottom of my feet is bad when you fall asleep on the beach. Oh, I never had a sunburn on the bottom of my feet. I remember the first time going to the beach. I know this is going to feel weird. I was 22, maybe. Let's see. Maybe, no, I was 20. Yeah, 20 was the first time I ever saw the Atlantic Ocean. Living in upstate New York, I grew up an hour south of Montreal, Canada. We didn't really head to the beach very often. We were lake people. So when my husband would think it was so weird because I would say, "Oh, yeah, I go to the beach all the time." And he's like, "No, you're going to a lake." And I'm like, "But the lake is beautiful." Um, I've been to a lot of lake beaches. My dad used to take us on a lot of little trips around Lake Champlain. If you don't know Lake Champlain, you can look it up. It is a lake that borders New York and Vermont. It's a beautiful lake, and anywhere on it, you can see the Adirondack Mountains and the Green Mountains, which are spectacular, by the way. Sometimes it freezes over in the winter, and you can go ice fishing in the bays, which is amazing. Done lots of that when I was little. Surprised that I'm still alive because I could hear the ice crack sometimes, and my dad would drive the truck onto the lake. Now that I'm a mom and I have 2 kids, and I would never, ever think about driving a vehicle on the lake, no matter how thick the ice is. So, about that. But we used to go fishing all the time in the winter, and ice skating and skidooing. Is it skidooing? Yeah. My dad would take the snowmobile, Yeah, the snowmobile. Duh, Jess. And he would connect a sled to the back of it and tug all three of us. My dad had three wonderful children. And I'm just going to keep scrolling through the chat, but you guys just keep talking to each other. And I'll catch up eventually. But I just remember him going so fast one time. And of course, the ice isn't as smooth as you really think it is on a lake. And he hit this bump. And there was probably like a rock underneath it, but he hit this bump. Glorious bump, by the way. And we all went flying. Yeah, face planted full right into the snowbanks. And yeah, I could still feel snow all up in my sinuses and stuff from that. And we're like, Daddy, do it again. And he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He knew he was going way too fast. He did. Um, he is amazing. I miss my daddy. But let's see here. Yeah, so I never saw the beach until I was 20 years old. And the first time that I went, we went to Atlantic Beach in North Carolina because I was at East Carolina University. And it took us about 2 hours to get there because there's no direct roads that go straight there. And yeah, spent the whole day, went to the Sanitary seafood restaurant. So if anyone has ever been in the Sanitary, I have too. I used to have a t-shirt that I used to wear all the time saying that I went there. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back. I wonder if it's still good. Because, you eat seafood and it's like the first time and you eat at those like popular restaurants and I don't know, maybe they're not always like cracked out to be. Like when you grow up and being a full-fledged adult with children, it might not be as best to go back. But we'll try. We'll have to try it. Oh, me. But let's see what you guys are talking about. Oh, yes, Katie, I have really bright colors. Melanie says I was rolling last night. I know. We were. We had such a blast on William's channel last night. It's almost hard for you as a person to go to sleep after having such a great time. But then again, I have to adult in the morning, so we have to go to sleep. We just can't be kids all night long. Can you imagine the sleepovers that we'd have if we could all get together? Woo! Amazing. Amazing. But yes, I'm going to work on the magnolia today and show you a little bit of the quilt that I'm working on. Let's see. Judy said years ago, Illinois, that we would go out in the frozen river and play ice hockey. That is amazing. I look back and think that we were nuts as kids. I think of that, and then I think of George Bailey and his brother getting like into the ice and George bailing him out. So that our wonderful little Christmas movie that we watch every year, y'all. But yeah, that's one of my biggest fears is going through the ice. Because it always happens. Always happens. Hi, Arlie. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If I've missed you, I am so sorry. But thank you for jumping on and hanging out with me tonight. And yeah, it's like we have like a little trio thing going on again tonight for you to know. After my live, I will pop down a link and we can all hop over onto William's channel and then hang out with him for his power hour and then go on to Tammy's when she comes on at, 8 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern Time. So, oh man, I remember the first time ice skating, I fell on my butt so many times. Oh, it was so much fun though. So much fun. We had ponds in the back of our house. Oh, okay. I'll just keep going down memory lane. Love this. So I grew up, like I said, in upstate New York, and we lived in this huge farmhouse, and behind it were just fields. And I worked at the farm center, up on the road. And I used to like drive the pickup truck going to work. Like I was 12 years old driving a truck going back to work because, I can't ride my bicycle, can't rollerblade up there, can't walk. And it was like a quarter of a mile, guys. And I was like, um, I used to go, Harry, because he was my stepdad. And he'd go, what? And I'm like, I need the truck keys. And he would just let me go. He just let me go. So, and I used to drive in the back. And that's how I learned how to drive stick shift. And I will never go back. I think everyone should learn how to drive stick shift and just feel the power of the car. Yes. Yes. But anywho, so we would go back. Here I am. We would go back and we would dig to see how thick the ice was at a certain point, and we would just ice skate forever. It was so much fun. And go cross country skiing back there, snowshoeing back there. Um, I used to take I had a three-wheeler. So I used to take my three-wheeler and just go to town. I think I flipped it a couple times. I'm surprised I didn't break shoulders and bones and things like that. Um, it was more fun putting my brother on a sled behind the three-wheeler and just going to town. I'm surprised he's still alive, but he was my buddy back then. Oh, my brother. Patrick, if you ever watch this, I love you. I do. I just do. I don't talk to you enough, even though we talk like a couple times a month, but still, you're busy with 100 million children of your own. So, but we used to go ice skating and just everything. Um, yeah, that's so fun. We also have an ice castle near Lake Placid. So, anyone knows that in 1980, we had the Olympics in Lake Placid. Um, and there's another town called Saranac Lake that is about 20 minutes away. And they have the most beautiful ice castles every year. They spend so much time going into, like, onto the Saranac Lake and cutting up all the ice, and they actually have classes and things that you can go there and use the saws, and they do it all by hand. They don't have any machinery. They just have people using those big saws going back and forth, and then like putting them on, I guess, sleds, or I don't know, pulling them somehow and making these beautiful castles. Oh man, I should look up to see what the ice castle is this year. Oh, that would be beautiful. My kids have never seen it because we don't go up north in the winter. It's just a hit or miss thing whether we're going to get stuck in a snowstorm. And I don't want to get stuck in a snowstorm. I love my family. I love them forever and always, but I need space when I'm there. Yeah, Mom, I love you too. It's great. It's great. Oh. Okay. Oh, me. Hi, Heather. How are you doing? So I just saw Terry's comment. Can we discuss Highland cows? Why do you want to discuss Highland cows? Are you getting one for me, Terry? Terry, are we getting one? Oh, because that just breaks my heart that my daughter has one. I still have the stuffed animal in here. She didn't take it away. Oh, my word. Oh, and the dog got to it. Ew, it's slobbery. She's going to have to take it back. But isn't he cute, or her, or whatever? And we're not going to give it personification. No. But who wouldn't want a baby Highland? We all know. Go ahead. Go ahead. Laugh. Do your thing. But who wouldn't want a baby Highland? And yes, I do realize that there is no such thing as a miniature Highland cow, even though in my dreams there is. That I can stunt its growth somehow, somewhere, and have it forever and always. So that thing stinks like the dog, and we're going to have to wash it before it gets blessed with anybody else's presence. Oh, but thank you, Terry, for bringing up the cow. I know why I have a cow thing. My mom's whole family were dairy farmers, and I always wanted a cow. And they always told me that since I didn't live close enough to them, I could not have one. So because of that, yes. Hi, Mona. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. If I haven't said hi to you, I do apologize, but hello, hello, hello. How are you all? Yes. Let's see. Oh, Janine learned how to drive a stick shift. Amazing. Or manual. And Judy, oh, you guys, but Katie prefers automatic. My next car, well, when I get old, I will have another stick shift. I think it's just like as a play car or something like that. If I ever get rich or anything like that and can have one. Um, but it just, nostalgia. It just reminds me of my dad. Um, did I tell William the other day or somebody? I was talking to somebody that my dad had a Dodge pickup truck, and his friend used to sit. He had two captain chairs and three kids and him in the car. So there was five of us. And so two kids were on the console, and the person that was in the front got to shift gears, and then the other person got to sit on his friend's lap, and we were the person that made sure that the traffic wasn't coming, and we would literally drive for 25 minutes on back roads from his house to my mom's house. And I'm pretty sure that my mother, when we got there, was not very happy that we were all stuck in the truck together, but it was great memories and good times. And ever because my mom wouldn't let us ride in the back, because we used to ride in the back on the way home. And my dad wouldn't go that fast, just fast enough that the wind would blow through our hair and we would have fun and things like that. But yeah. Oh, I miss my dad. Yeah. And then Jimmy, he was so fun, and he's no longer on earth with us either. Um, yeah, he ended up getting really sick and things. And yeah, he was a really great guy. He taught me how to play cards for the first time. So when gambling was a real thing in my dad's household, we had to gamble our way to whatever we wanted, and we had to win games. So that's probably where my love of math comes from, because I always had to be strategic in my things. Absolutely. Oh, okay. All right. I got to catch up. You guys are doing great. I didn't read a link, but it's okay. Um, oh, so anyway, can't have cows. Won't have a stick shift until after my kids are grown up. But yeah, you guys are doing so great. Keep saying hi to each other. Amazing. You guys, I love how you guys talk to each other. Um, let's see. So Terry says, I know this is how far behind I am. At one time in my life, I loved the black and white cows. Oh, are you talking about the I call them Oreo cows, but the Holsteins are the dairy cows, and then you have oh, it just left my brain. But I just saw their farm today at Farrington. But anyway, I call them Oreo cows. Those are the black and white cows to me too. But they're so cute. Right now they're in their winter fur, so they don't have the white in the center. No. Heather learned to drive on a 3-speed VM van on dirt roads with my granddad. Amazing. Amazing. I had a friend who had a stick in his car and he drove for practice. He didn't mind taking me off to the store while he watched the kids. So I taught my husband, when we first met, he had a Jeep, and I taught all of his nieces how to drive stick because he didn't. I just wanted to. I was just like, I'm just going to go on the roads and we're just going to have fun. So I would. It's just everyone has to learn how to drive stick, because you just never know where you get into a situation, which probably will never happen to most of us, or even if at all. But we all need to learn how to drive stick, just in case it's the only vehicle available to us. That's what I tell my kids. And they also have to learn how to change their oil, change their tires, do everything that my dad taught me how to do. Change a battery, spark plugs, everything. They have to know everything about their car. So, Used to ride in the oh, great memories. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Judy. Hi, Charlotte. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You guys are amazing. Oh, going to see, we didn't have drive-ins when now there was this huge drive-in that was in oh, what county was that? St. Lawrence County up in upstate New York. And they finally tore it down like 15 years ago. But it was this huge movie screen. And when we go by, I'd go, Mom, what is that? She goes, that's where we used to go to the movies when I was little. I was like, an outdoor movie theater? Amazing. Oh. And then we would have a projector and take a sheet and put it up and watch movies outside. So I was right. Holstein cows. I know they're cute. I love it when baby cows are just born and then you just have them suck on your fingers and stuff. I don't know. I know it's probably weird to some people, but they're so cute. They're so gummy. I have a thing for cows. It's okay. It's okay. And I will live for it forever and always. My aunt also had Jersey cows and she did have 2 Highland cows. And that's where my obsession with the Highland cows come from. But yeah, it's amazing. Let's see. Pam said last week she replaced the back brakes and rotors on your car. Girl, that's one thing I have never learned how to do. I've watched people do it. And if I probably watch enough YouTube videos and have the right tools to do it all, I could probably, but I'm pretty afraid I'd mess something up. Like, you don't need, I wonder, when you put the rotors on, do you have to like make sure that they're like even? Like, do you have to have a level or something? Like, I know this is really weird to think about, but yeah, I have so many questions. So many questions. I've never done that before. Ollie said, I play with baby Holsteins that my friend has every year. It's a blast. I know. Aren't they adorable? Oh, I remember. See, I have so many cow memories too with my aunts and everybody being dairy farmers. But it was one Thanksgiving and it was so super cold. And we had a blizzard and a cow. It was time for her to have the baby. And we were having Thanksgiving dinner. And my uncle came and grabbed my grandpa and went out there. And they had to use chains to get it out, but because she just couldn't push. But yeah. We ended up calling him Big Red. He was see, that's one thing about my family. They don't like red cows. And apparently red cows are not the best in our family, but this one happened to be red. And so he kind of lived for a little while. And he became hamburger meat eventually. Poor Big Red. But he was good. He was very delicious. I don't put it past him. See, not everyone's a pet. I will eat them once in a while. Oh, yes. Hello, hello. Saying hello to each other. Oh, it's a pain, but you can do it. Yes. We can do anything. We can do anything. We can change rotors. I'm not saying like, girl power or anything like that, but I'm thinking together we can do anything. We're amazing people together. I'm going to flip you over to the design wall so you can kind of see what I got going on over there. Because if you weren't on Katie's live with me yesterday, then you didn't really get to see what we were working on. So we are working on, it's a small picture, so I do apologize. I kind of didn't blow it up or anything. But this is the quilt that we're working on. It's called the Magnolia. And it's just a 1-block wonder. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it, a 1-block wonder, because 1 block and you got it, and you're just making it over and over and over again. So, ready? Don't get motion sickness. Here I come. Maybe I should put on my sparkly jacket. Boop. Look at it. Boop. So, this is what I worked on with Katie's live yesterday. Let me go ahead and bring it up a little closer. So we have the Columbia blue with the navy, and it is absolutely adorable. I am really in love with this. Um, I love blue anyway. Anything blue is just me and forever and always. So, and navy is like one of my favorite colors. So amazing. And then we're just going to put that down here. I'm working on this bad boy. And this is still individual blocks, but you have to be really strategic about how you place all these blocks. So I am going to work on some part of this tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you back, but I love that colorway. So it's Callie & Co. and by Corey Yoder. And then I just have like a sunshine yellow from Kona Fabrics. Like the Kona fabric. And just to give it a little bit. So I'm not using the yellow in the line itself because I don't want it to be, you know, like matchy. I can't think of it. Oh, it's been a long day, but it's a great day. So yeah, it's beautiful. I am absolutely in love with this quilt. And so, oh, I wish I could pull up all these fabrics. But today I need more of, see, I have so many started right here. But we really need this blue color. So I think we're going to complete this blue one right here. So it's a really light, beautiful blue. And I could probably just pop it up right here. And let's change cameras here. Boom. There we go. So let's turn on a light. Let's shed some light on the situation. Right? So, and that's, I mean, Columbia blue. Can you see it? This is my life. It's like, was I made to be a UNC girl? I don't know. But so you need these two pieces. And then this block. And then I have to figure out what's going to be that next piece, which could be potentially an amazing pink because we don't have any pink in the quilt. You know, got to have some hot pink. Got to give it some girl power. So that's what we're going to go with today. How about we do that today? I like that decision. Decisions are good. All right. I did not start my little baby iron, or did I? Oh, baby, she's been on all night probably. Oh, Jessica Wilkie. Oh, there I go using my government name. Scratch it, guys. Scratch it. All right. Move you guys a little bit so you can see. All right. Let's do, we got to have a 4-inch square. So I know yesterday I kind of went pretty fast. Here. Boop. There we go. I kind of went pretty fast over my explanation on how to make this block. So we're going to just do it again. So when we do this block and we are creating this block, you have two different pieces here that we're making. So it's going to teach you how to make this strip unit and this strip unit. And then you have the 4-inch square. So we're going to need 2 units that look like this and 2 units that look like that. And really have to watch how you do your flipping corners, because if you flip your corner wrong, it throws the whole block off. And trust me, hold on, wait for it. It happened. So there's my version of, yes, we weren't paying attention. And you can see they are opposite. And there's nothing I can do about it. And so it's going to live over there. I'm just going to throw it to the side. And we'll never see it again until my next project, probably. Okay. All right, let's move my drink because I will spill it. And my LaCroix needs to be lovely and waiting on me forever and always. I'm also trying not to drink. I know this is a surprise for you guys. No coffee and nothing. Hi, Shalom. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, everyone that's popping in. Hi, Terry. Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for popping in. But I'm just going to go through and explain. I'm just not looking at the chat really right now. But okay. So to make this block, what we're going to do is we're going to take, let's make sure that I'm following instructions 110% correct. Yep, I am, because I've made quite a few of these so far. So you got your square. We're going to take our solid edge and we're going to line it up on the left-hand side, and it's going to overhang off this. Now we're going to create a seam going from our left to our right, but we're going to stop about an inch before we get to the end. And we're doing that because we're only going to create a partial seam so that we can go all the way around the block. And I call it like ring around the rosies. Okay. So we have, oops, hold on. We got to go that way. Yes, we got to go that way. Lo siento, we have to go that way. Then, because it's opposite in my brain. Okay. Then we have this guy going down this way. So the blues are going to match up. Okay. Then we're going to have our solid. It's going to start on our left. Color is going to go to the right. And then we're going to end up with our color and our solid. So as you can see, it kind of, this is your diamond piece right here. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sewing this. I'm going to start with my blue. I'm going to flip it over. And I'm just going to sew a 1/4 inch seam down until I get about an inch away from the bottom. And then I'm just going to stop, cut my thread, and then keep going. Let's say pop you up. You probably hear my babies out there. Emma is having a field day. Love it. I don't know. She might be on here. Probably not. Okay. Oh, boom, boom. Okay. So I usually try to keep my finger right where I'm about to stop. Sometimes I backstitch, sometimes I don't. I'm going to flip it up. Just kind of finger press it. Run my finger along it just to give me a nice crease. So there we are. And I am going to, oh, maybe I'll just stitch this from the video. All right. So then our next piece, which is this blue. And as you can see, now it fits perfectly between the blue and then the solid yellow. We're going to go ahead and flip it over. We're going to stitch all the way down that seam. Oh, I'm going to read something later, Shalom, and catch it. Amazing. I can't wait. You know I will. You know I will. Oh, no. No, I guess I'm good. So I do a couple stitches, line it up, and then my square, my solid square, I'm going to make sure that my seam is pointing in the direction or towards my needle. I'm going to sew it down. Cut my thread, finger press. Oh, they're horrible people. I don't want to know. Don't want to know. I love you all. If it's anything I don't know. Okay. Then after we do that, as you can see, this bottom piece fits perfectly. We're going to flip it up. We're going to sew down that seam. Again, I'm going to do a couple stitches, kind of hold it in there, line up my bottom. Make sure my sides are all lined up. And then I'm going to take the seam, push it down with my finger so that the seam goes in the opposite direction of me. We go from there. All right. Finger press it out. Got to have nails for this project, y'all. Okay. Then, as you can see, I'm going to flip this forward. This side fits on perfectly. I'm going to flip it over. Now my solids are touching, my florals are touching, or my prints, whichever you have. Couple stitches like always. Line up my bottom, make sure my sides are all lined up. And oh, I kind of went, okay. So yeah, I went opposite side of sewing this time, but it's okay. My seam on my square is still doing great. Okay. Finger press. Now, where we started, we had that partial seam. But look, if we fold it over, it's going to match that side up perfectly. So I'm going to flip it over, match up that corner, and then sew just the rest of that seam down. All right, let's start a couple stitches. We're going to push that seam down so it's facing away from us. Back tack a little bit. Press it out. And you guys, there we go. Bing, bang. What about a bing, bang? Oh, my word. That's amazing. I love this. Katie, you are amazing finding this quilt, by the way. I'm so glad that you found this. It is definitely bringing joy to my little heart. It is. All right, so I'm going to point you down just a little bit because I'm going to iron it with my little baby iron. So, and I'm not like pushing out at all. I'm just kind of like pressing the seams down. I'm more of a presser than ironing, so I just don't want to distort anything. We have a little bit of bias going on, not much. Then I just flip it over and just make sure that all of my seams are just laying flat. So yeah, there she goes. And I could do this all day long. Literally. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, let me push it down a little bit. Yeah. Thank you, Judy. I saw that you liked my vlog. Or liked our vlog. Oh. Oh, Handmade by Ying. Thank you, Donna, for coming in and hanging out with us. Thank you. I hope that you have a great week too. That's such a wonderful blessing. I love it when people just pop in and say hello. Absolutely, yes. So anyway, one block wonder. So we're going to place this. Should I show you where I'm placing it? Maybe. Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. And then you can see that it's just, then you have to just plan where your colors are going. I kind of accidentally did two oranges together, and you'll see in a second. So I'm just going to pop up over there. All right, ready? Remove it again. I like moving. Oh, make sure I broke my stand, so I really got to watch out for it. But this guy is going to live right here. And so I'll have another pink heart right there. Or pink heart, a pink cross. And that'll be good. So this block right here will have pink and this aqua. And then, yeah, I got to do this blue with this reddish color still. But yeah, it's going to look great. And, I can't ever do anything small. Can't do anything small. So I was planning on just doing a baby size quilt, but we all know that's not going to be true. I can't do that. Oh, my life. Oh, but I did tell myself that I was going to be more strategic with my quilts this year and not just make quilts to make quilts. Because that's what I did last year. I was kind of like a quilt top making machine. If you saw my video from the end of the year, showing you the compilation, there's actually 3 more quilts that I thought about today that didn't make that either. So I'm up to 56. I made 56 tops last year. 3 of them went to when Hurricane Helene came through, and I donated them to a church so that they could get loved on by some little people. But yeah, so you'll see the progress happening on that quilt throughout my Sundays and until it gets done. I would love to do the long arm with you too, but that machine is so loud that we would definitely have to have somebody else on with me so that I can let's get off of I would have to get on with someone so that they could talk while I was fully headphones in. And I mean, I could talk to you over that, but it all works. It all works. All right, let's see what you guys are doing. And yes, all see it's coming together. Yes, I love it too. It's amazing. Hi, Joydy. How are you doing? Go big or go home. But yes, well, welcome. So yeah, you guys having a great evening? I know I should probably do another one, but it's like I just feel like you guys, I like have a bowl of French fries. I'm just like eating junk food and everything like that. Maybe elevator music while we wait. Oh, yeah, but then I would have like I don't know if that would work. I don't know. Wonder what type of elevator music we should play. Like what people would be into. I would play some country something. But not the Chattahoochee, because I'm just going to go ahead and say it out there because we all know that word's going to come out eventually today. Yes. All right. But hi. Oh, hi, Joe. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. You guys are a blessing to me. I love this community. You guys are just amazing. But we have Tasha's here too. Hi, Tasha. Didn't see 80s music. Girl, Arlie, I can throw down some 80s music, let me tell you. There's a game that I get that people play with me constantly because they know that I remember a lot of 80s music, let's just say that. And I have to either sing some part of the lyrics or the whole chorus before the chorus comes in. And they'll play just a part of the song. And I know. Oh, my kid. I love you. I absolutely love you. And I think that, yes, take your Highland and go. And the dog got on it. So you might need to wash it. Yeah, it smells. Well, that's what you do from leaving all your stuff. Please shut the door. Love you mucho.
Oh, my plastic booty though.
Oh, my word. She is crazy. I'm not even going to tell you what she looks like. She dressed up in an amazing outfit. An amazing outfit. She is great. She is absolutely great. So anyway, yes, 80s music. So I would have to either sing some part of the lyrics or sing the whole chorus before it came on. And so then I would get a point. And there's really only a handful of songs that he could find out in the world that I have never been graced with to hear. So he would even go back to like the late 1970s, and because I told him he can go that far, and we would rock and roll it. So yeah, maybe some non-copyrighted music, elevator music. That would be hilarious to listen to that as you can see me. I wonder if my noise canceling headphones would noise cancel everything but my voice. I doubt it. You'd probably be able to hear that machine. It is so loud. Why do they make long arms so loud? Why can't they make them as like just sweet like my Janome? My Janome wasn't that loud, was it? I don't know. I love it. But just that thing goes at 100 miles an hour because I'm going to kick it up a gear. Yeah, it's good. Good times. I need to get someone to look at it before we can even get on it anyway. I got to call somebody out here. So, hi, Tasha. How are you? How's everything in New York going tonight? I hope that you're doing well. But, oh, yes, Shalom. Kids are very expressive with their clothing. Um, I can't. Having girls is a whole nother story. Like, I grew up with all my cousins were boys. And I'm not saying I was a tomboy, but I mean, we were up on the hay bales. We were in the barn. I almost got stuck a couple times going through the hay. I mean, I can't tell you how much mischief we would get into, um, shooting guns in the barn and Yeah, we did a lot of things that we shouldn't have been doing. Yes, but we were great kids. But my aunt had all boys, and that's all I played with was my boy cousins. I didn't have any girl cousins really to play with, and when I had girls, and that's all I had. And then they would start wanting to play make believe and put on makeup. And like, I was never, I was just like, let's go outside and ride bikes. Let's go ride scooters, go on the playground. No, they want to be princesses and all that wonderful stuff. And then eventually they would want to go to school in clothes that didn't match and wear their hair in certain ways. And I'm like, okay, we can do this as long as, I don't get judged by all the adults that they go to school with every single day. But it's good for them to be expressive. It is. It is. Oh, I know it's still winter there. I really wish, Tasha, that we had just a little bit of snow. I'm going to say it out loud. A little bit of snow. It's supposed to rain this coming week and it's supposed to get down into the 40s. So I'm hoping that, just Mother Nature just takes it a couple steps further and we get down into like the high 20s. See one more snowstorm, just one, because that's all North Carolina can handle. And then, yeah, let's go into spring and just let's have fun. My girls were definitely not girly girls. Mine were. I can't tell you how many Disney princess outfits I had bought over the years. My Little Pony. Um, yeah, yeah. Teens Titans was really huge for them. And like My Little Pony had this like a movie that came out and I can still sing every single song to that. Janine, Central New York got a fresh foot of snow last night. Did you build a snowman? Did your kids build a snowman? Um, we don't get any more tonight. So New Yorkers, like my mom didn't do this. So all my New York people in my upstate, like people that are in the snow, do you guys make snow cream? Or do you take maple syrup and my mom used to take maple syrup and we would freeze maple syrup outside on like go to the picnic table or get a sheet of a cookie sheet and put a bunch of snow on it and freeze it. And then we would make maple syrup sticks and like little ribbons and stuff like that, and eat that inside. But a big thing down here in North Carolina is making snow cream. So just watch out for the snow that's a different color. But whenever I was working in a fast food restaurant and it would snow, it was like a rite of passage when it would snow outside that we'd have to make snow cream at work. And it was just something interesting. I don't know if it's just a North Carolinian thing. I don't know if it's maybe further down south because we don't get as much snow down here as everyone else does in the north. But yeah, good times. So I wasn't able to make snow cream for the last few years. I'm okay with it. Definitely okay with it. Yeah. You guys are chatting away. It's just raining. Oh, it's raining in your area, Joydy? Okay. Oh. I know it's supposed to start raining here, and it will be raining soon. It will be. I am looking for I had pulled it up, and I am working. Let's see. Here we go. So in just a few moments, and if you guys, want to do it now, that is totally fine. But we're going to be hopping over to W's channel. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop it into, there it is. There's a link to William's channel. So we're going to pop on over there, hang out and have fun with him. He's going for a power hour, just like I did. So it's like 1, 2, 3. And then Tammy's coming on after him, and it's going to be amazing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And I certainly enjoyed all of you coming on and hanging out with me tonight. We got to see a block come together. I just felt like I didn't explain it to the best of my abilities yesterday, but I will be popping out a video for Katie and I by Wednesday of this week. So just to show it a little bit more detail. And I'll do it again with the Callie & Co. fabrics so that you can see it all come in. And yeah, we're going to have so much fun. So let's see, oh, you made snow cones. I didn't think about snow cones. Amazing. I bet they're so delicious. Hi, Lana. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. But yeah, you guys, let's just go ahead. We're gonna end this in just a few moments, like a minute or two. And we said, well, we got 5 minutes. And yeah, we're gonna go head on over to William's channel, see what he's got going on over there. He's been making something. If you guys been watching him, surging like all weekend. So that's amazing. But, oh yes, Janine, you're a bus driver, and hopefully, yes, I hope that you do have a great week and a great weekend. You keep those kids in line for those while they're on that bus. I don't know. My husband got his CDL so he could be my chauffeur for my field trips. And I'll keep the kids calm and everything like that. But I just couldn't imagine driving a larger vehicle like that. I can handle my SUV. Yes. But a big bus, I don't know. But you guys are so amazing. I am so blessed to have a wonderful community like you guys. It's amazing. But thank you so much for popping on. Thank you for hanging out with me. Again, starting last week, 8 o'clock. I'm going to take that time, Eastern time, to come on and hang out with you for an hour. I can't say that we'll always have like this triple power hour going on, the triple play. But it's fun. It absolutely is, going from one person to another and getting to know me a little bit more outside of having other friends with me. And yeah, so just ask me a bunch of questions. I love questions. There's almost nothing I wouldn't answer. But yes, Lana, I know it's at the end, but yes, thank you for catching me. I'm really glad. Oh, thank you, Joydy. I love you all too. You guys are just an amazing community. It really, today wasn't the best day in my world, and that is okay. Not everyone's going to have the best day ever, but after this live, you guys have just warmed my heart. You have. And it's so exciting. It is. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pop off. I see that William's already started. So go ahead, click on his link, and I will see you in just a little while. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.